Balanced Libra Tarot. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. To all of my subscribers, hey y'all. And if you're new to my channel, hey. Hope you guys are having a good day, staying warm, bundled up. Gemini, I'm going to do a quick general reading. You can have Gemini in any placement of your chart. Make sure you only take the messages as they correspond to your situation. This will focus from the other person's perspective. And if it's you, then it's you. Okay? Okay. So hopefully we back, Gemini. Just take the messages how they correspond. I don't know why when I start doing readings now that I go live, I got so many distractions. So you might be a little distracted. Okay. How does Gemini's person feel about this connection? How does Gemini's person feel about this connection? Hopefully you guys can see this. It says, I don't want to be contacted right now. I wish to be left alone. So this person, they want to be left alone for right now, Gemini. So they need some time to themselves, possibly. What is hidden that this person is not saying to Gemini? What this person is not saying to Gemini? This person not saying a whole lot. I feel empty and hollow inside. I can't open up right now. There are feelings of anger inside of me that I need to release before I explode. So yeah, this person is highly upset. I'm afraid that your feelings for me are not mutual. So maybe this person feel like they care more than you care about this connection, Gemini. I smile on the outside, but I'm dying in the inside. So somebody feel numb. I am embarrassed by my actions and feel disgusted with myself. So they know they did something, so maybe they dealing with the consequences and repercussions. But that's not, they're not voicing that out to you. That's not known. What does Gemini need to pay attention to about this person? What does Gemini need to pay attention to about this person? This situation has become very difficult for me to manage mentally. It's draining me. No one else makes me feel the way you do, but I'll take it to the grave before I tell you. So what you need to pay attention to is this person's behavior. This person could burn out quickly. This person could constantly be in their head about a lot of things. You can see sometimes with people, eye coordination, how they move or drift off or just stare off into space here. That they can not fully be present in like conversations or what have you. For whatever reason, this person doesn't want you to know that they have some type of deep feelings and emotions for you, but they don't want you to know that. But that may be something that you need to pay attention to. How does this person act or treat you, Gemini? What is blocking this past person experience? What past experience is blocking this person? What's the past experience that's blocking this person? I can't support your actions. It's too much for me to deal with. So a past experience that could be blocking this person, maybe from previous relationship or just um, childhood wounds or whatever. This person may not have been supported, so they don't know how to show up and be supportive to others. What needs to change in the connection between Gemini and their person? So what needs to be changed? Okay. Okay. I don't feel guilty for how I treated you. My ego is too big to care. So what needs to change is this person needs to stop being selfish and egotistical. Too big for the program here. What patterns or red flags does Gemini person display that's being overlooked by Gemini? So what patterns or red flags is Gemini overlooking about this person? This person could always be on edge. It says, I feel unbalanced and uneasy. I don't know what to do to fix it. So this person could be emotionally unstable, unavailable. Just a lot going on. This person's chakras could be unbalanced here. They need to get grounded. Anything else this person wants Gemini to know? Anything else this person wants Gemini to know? Anything else that Gemini wants this person to know? Okay, got two here. It says, this connection bores me to death. I need something more exciting. I cannot listen to your voice. It affects my soul. I'm not for sure what this person could have been seeking, but it's like maybe you guys probably should have took your time with this person. But somebody feels bored in this connection. They're looking for something more thrilling or outgoing or what have you, Gemini. But at the same time, I don't get like it affected their soul to like a good thing. It's like it's irking them. They're annoyed with that. I can't listen to your voice. Anything else? Someone probably feels like you could be a nag. This person feels miserable and lost. It says, I feel unworthy of having love in my life. I feel miserable and lost. So yeah, this person needs to work on their own confidence here versus projecting. This is a Twin Flame Awakened Path Tarot deck. So let's see. We're going to just clarify with the tarot these same questions. So how does Gemini person feel about this connection? This person could have been looking for something more adventurous with this Fool card. They're looking for some type of freedom. It says, I don't want to be contacted right now. I wish to be left alone. So this person could be going on their own path, own journey, but they're looking for some type of other possibilities, possibly elsewhere here. Some type of adventure, some type of freedom. This person could have like a rebellious type of energy. is hidden that this person is not saying to Gemini? What is hidden? The Knight of Swords in reverse. You got the Moon. You got the Five of Cups in a reverse. So the Knight of Swords came out first in the reverse here. Sorry, the Moon came out second. And then the Five of Cups in the reverse here. It could be dealing, this is your energy with this Knight of Swords in the reverse. But what is hidden about this person? Very impulsive. This person, like I said, is very rebellious, disregarding of consequences. They have a lot of secrets and illusions that's hidden here. Could be Pisces energy, doesn't have to be. But a lot of confusion, a lot of secrets, a lot of uncertainty, especially when it comes to emotions and feelings about this connection here. This person wants to move on. This is what they're not saying. That's why they're saying they want some alone time or wish to be left alone. They don't want to be contacted. So they need to figure their emotions out here. This person is very unpredictable. Very rebellious here. You got the Emperor in the reverse, Aries energy here. This person is very dominating, very controlling. This person is not in their divine masculine energy, whether feminine or masculine energy. This person is not in the divine masculine. There is no balance there. There's no structure, no discipline with this person and their behavior, their actions here. This person lacks self-control and discipline. Some of you don't feel comfortable around this person. You can also see that this person is unstable. There's something about their stability. It's inconsistent. The person could be very egotistical and aggressive. What does Gemini need to pay attention to about this person? What does Gemini need to pay attention to about this person? You have the Page of Wands here. And the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So it could be a Virgo, doesn't have to be. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So what you need to pay attention to, this person definitely likes a lot of adventure, some type of thrill. They may be friendly as well. They could always be looking for some type of new, like, adventure. With this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, this person is very bored. This person has no self-discipline. This person could also feel stuck in some type of cycle or pattern or behavior. But it's something that you may see about this person. This person could move slow when it comes to, like, if you asking them to do something or help you with something, they may put you on a back burner or take their time, like completing whatever you ask, whereas it's not that much of a struggle as they make it be. Yeah, there's some growth that is needed on this person's part. This person could be immature. They may not be younger than you. It could just be they are immature here for their age. What past experience is blocking this person? What's the past experience that could be blocking this person here? The Sun. Some type of happiness, something about their childhood, because it says, I cannot support your actions. It's too much for me to deal with. So something about their childhood where they was not supported. So it's like they don't know how to support others here. They're not happy for other people's success. It's almost like a hater, but they don't have a lot of optimism. Optimistic. Yeah. Give me more. It'll be Leo energy. What's the past experience that's blocking this person? Yeah, something at an adolescent's age. Them being ambitious, them being very, like, diligent, especially with this Page of Pentacles here. They didn't have some type of loyalty or people being faithful to them. They lack some type of discipline or structure or organization due to lack of planning here. You got the Four of Pentacles in the reverse here. This person, they do this for self-protection, but this person could come off very, like, greedy or selfish here. Very stingy. This person could hold in a lot of emotions as well. With this Five of Wands, this person could be more like a people-pleasing, agree to disagree, but really they don't agree with how things go. It's like they, on low-key, like, they like conflict. They be wanting some type of revenge. So you got to watch out for this person. And it's due to their, like, ego. What needs to change in this connection between Gemini and this person? The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This person needs to focus more on their self-worth. They talking about they don't feel guilty for how they treated you. Their ego is too big to care. There's some type of false hope when it comes to this person, especially when it comes to their effort and independence. It's almost like they're entitled. What needs to change? Knight of Cups in the reverse. This person is an emotional manipulator. I'm sorry, King of Cups. So Cancer energy. This person does not make wise decisions. There's a lot of balance that is needed with this person. They need to heal their heart here. They need to clear their head. They overthink a lot. This person could be very secretive. They keep a lot bottled in. Very emotional and manipulating. This person could work a lot. They could be obsessed with work, or they bury themselves into work so that they're not available. They can zone out. What pattern or red flag does Gemini person display being overlooked by Gemini? You got Libra energy, balance. What's being, it says, I feel unbalanced and uneasy. I don't know what to do to fix it. And you got balance here. Yeah. What's being overlooked is this person has no consequences. There can not be any integrity when it comes to love. There may be a need, but this person could be going through karma. You could have seen like a lot of things not working out for this person, and that could be because they're going through some type of karmic cycle, some type of karma. Justice. Yeah, things being balanced out in their life. Something they did in the past. This person could be indecisive. Two of Cups. Yeah, with this Two of Cups at a reverse, it has something to do with a connection here, because they created a stalemate. There was a lot of distrust, a breakup, and like in the relationship, whether if this is you or something from their past, but more than likely, whatever karma they're facing came from a relationship, what they have done by not being a good person. So they could have been creating a lot of tension. There was a lack of trust, a lack of honesty, a lack of integrity. This person could have been very closed off emotionally. So yeah, they have to pay some type of karmic debt right here. Some of you could have needed to pay attention to like the breakdown in communication or lack of communication that this person was not communicating. It could be just like you asking this person a question, they giving you one answer, like one word type of thing. Not full sentences, not engaging in the conversation. Anything else that this person wants to be known to do? Anything else? King of Swords in the reverse here. Libra energy. This person is definitely playing mind games. There's no reasoning with this person. This person is a huge manipulator. And this person knows exactly what they're doing when it comes to like emotional manipulating, mind games, the inconsistencies, the lack of communication, the lack of effort and energy when it comes to connections. And that's why they're going through this right now. This person could be very harsh when it comes to communication. If they do say stuff, they could be very rude and disrespectful in their communication. Five of Swords, very aggressive. There's always some type of disputes. This person likes to argue. This person is very bitter. This person feels like giving up. They feel like a failure. They feel defeated at times. This person could be exhausting to you, but this person is exhausted with this Ten of Swords. This person could be drowning in their own emotions and actions, but it's the karma. They need to learn some lessons here. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. How does Gemini person feel about the connection? They feel like you deleted them, Gemini. They feel like you cut them off. They can't access your social media if you have it. Or you left like a cold exit. You didn't say nothing. So whatever it is, they can't find you. You cut them off. What is hidden that this person is not saying? What is hidden that this person is not saying? Before I get to that. This person, that's why they want some type of thrill. It's like you probably gave them that based off their actions. It says, I don't want to be contacted right now. I wish to be left alone. This person is very like rebellious. So therefore they're out there seeking some type of thrill or adventure or something new. So you gave it to them and they can't handle it because you deleted them or cut them off. Now this person could have went ghost too. But taking how it corresponds, but I get it. Again, that you cut them off. What is hidden? You got the Emperor in the reverse, Five of Cups in the reverse, the Moon, and the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Broken trust, lies, cheating, promises shattered. So this person, this is why they feeling embarrassed because one, they did not express their emotions because they're going based off your emotions. They feel like you didn't like them or love them or you didn't participate. You didn't have mutual feelings for this person. They embarrassed by their actions because they cheated. They feel empty inside, hollow, because they did something just out of boredom. What is this? What is hidden? And how this person is hot and cold. Mixed signals, push and pull, whip flash. 1 minute it's all good. Next minute they cold and distance. 1 minute they whining and dining you. Next minute you don't hear nothing from them. What does Gemini need to pay attention to about this person? You need to pay attention to how this person's self-worth is. No matter how much you empower this person, because they're so egotistical, but they hiding behind that. They're immature with this Page of Wands and this Knight of Pentacles in a reverse. This person is very egotistical, and it's like they need to realize a good thing when it's in front of them. They need to work on their happiness. It says, no one else makes me feel the way that you do, but I'll take it to the grave before I tell you. Yeah, this person won't even express how happy you make them. Like your energy does something positive for this person when they are around you. But they hide it. They won't say anything. They need to work on themselves. Wasn't love, it was control, possession, power play, and ego. That's why this person feels drained. They feel restricted here. Some of you need to pay attention in their behaviors. Were they restricting themselves from you, or were they trying to restrict you? Were they trying to possess you in some type of way? But based off their manipulation, mentally and emotionally, this is a power play for them. This gets them off. Like, they like to be in control. It does something for their ego. What is blocking? What is the past experience that is blocking this person? What is the past experience that is blocking this person? This person was used in the past and then discarded, so they do it to other people. They feel devalued. They feel like emotional trash. They feel like rejected, abandoned, with this thrown away here. This person, like I said, is I cannot support your actions. It's too much for me to deal with. Yeah, this person definitely could have dealt with like childhood wounds here. Neglect and abandonment. In their past relationships, they could have been used. Yeah. They could have gave somebody they all here. Overgiven, drained, and loved unreturned. Yeah, so they put themselves out there and got hurt. And so then, instead of being a person and using discernment or being in an upright, this is what they do, is go around and hurt other people in the same type of way that they were hurt. What needs to change in the connection between Gemini and their person? What needs to change? It says no contact zone. It says, I don't feel guilty for how I treated you. My ego is too big to care. So if you are still with this, in contact with this person, you may need to enforce some type of distance, because this person is playing a game still. This person is still attached emotionally here. Even even if you are like separated from this person, like I said, very cold and detached with this King of Cups in the reverse and the Nine of Pentacles. So this person definitely is playing games here. What pattern or red flag does Gemini person display that's being overlooked by Gemini? So what patterns or red flags are being overlooked by Gemini? I feel uneasy. I feel unbalanced and uneasy. I don't know what to do to fix it. Sweet then sour, fake nice, mean undercurrent, manipulative. This person could be giving you gifts here. This person is disgusted of what they see in the mirror. They're not too happy. 1 minute, you know, they wear this mask in front of the public, and then the next minute, behind closed doors, they're a different person. So you could be seeing this about this person. You could have overlooked this, but yeah, this person switch masks a lot in public and around other people. Is there anything else with this person with Gemini to know? Glow up time, transformation, confidence, inner radiance. Right now, this person could be wanting to work on themselves, especially if they're dealing with some type of karmic cycle that they need to clear up. They could be trying to work on their energy, choosing to change here, trying to restore some type of confidence in themselves. You never really loved me. Truth revealed, illusion shattered, heartbreak. This person, once again, they deal with rejection and abandonment issues. So all they're going to do is project their energy. There was some type of illusion here. Maybe you've seen past their illusion. But I just get that this person is just heartbroken. So they're going to say anything to probably trigger you or emotionally manipulate you to come back or play a mind game. Yeah, so this person could love bomb you, Gemini. Intense starts, sudden withdrawal, and then confusion. Like I said, you guys could be having a good time 1 minute, and all of a sudden, boom, you don't hear from this person. This person could give you gifts and all kind of stuff, show up for you, all kind of stuff, and then next minute, boom, disappeared. No answer. This person could have stood you up on several different occasions here. Anything else that Gemini needs to know? Is there anything else that Gemini needs to know? Okay. It says clearing the air, refreshing change. So some of you could have spoken your piece to this person to clear the air. Maybe you just wanted to focus on you watering your own garden, nurturing your own self, and moving forward. Cut short, uphill battle, fighting for a lost cause. Yeah, this is too much for some of you to continue to deal with. This person, like, will cut you off or cut you short in a flash. There's, like I said, this person likes conflict. Currents too strong, finding solid ground. Yeah, this person needs grounding, but because they're emotionally all over the place. There's things that needs to still be healed within them. It says turning back, walk away, unreceptive to new ideas. Yeah, this person, this person is not changing them this time. Like I said, they need to work on themselves. They could be working on themselves, but you have to realize it was time for you to walk away, Gemini. Anything else? This person could have been misled by false signals, steer clear. Yeah, there was a lot of red flags in this connection, how this person could have been stringing you along. There was a need to take a break or pause from this based off their capacity of being available for you, especially with the manipulation. Like, yeah. Some of you have to put up and close this gate here. It says barrier too strong, access denied. Yeah, so that may be best for you. This one flipped in. It's misdirection, recalibrate your course. Yeah, some of you are just moving forward to smoother, calmer waters away from this person because it's a lot. This person was not open to any of your suggestions. This person definitely needed to be front and center. Yeah, some of you just have to move away from whoever this was. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the read. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Gemini, until next time, peace and love. Boy.